Hey, what's up everybody, this is host Rick51 and today I'm going to be in the Division 2 and I want to go over all the skills and their variations and the perks that you first start the game off with. Now if you're like me in any of these type of RPG based games that you can do different builds in, these skill trees and stuff like that are really interesting to me, and since the game isn't technically full release, it's early access right now, and no one usually goes into the complete specifics of all of the skill trees in games, especially at the start. I want to go over all of these. So first I want to go over the perks, because this perk system is one of the ones that you're going to be able to get everything in it, and most likely by the time you're max level you're going to have everything in it, and then you'll be able to get the ones that you get at level 30. And you just get the resources for this playing through the game, but this is all kind of just like base increases and basic learning of attachments and stuff. So the first one you get right away, and it's basically so you can hold a second primary weapon, so you can hold your two primaries and one secondary. Then you have restock armor kits. Restocking when entering a safe zone refills all armor kits, and there is multiple ranks of a bunch of these. So the second rank to that is restock grenades. Restocking when entering a safe space refills all grenades. This one requires level 30, 50% chance for a bonus item to drop when opening a field proficiency cache, and these you get from leveling. Now I don't know what else you're going to get these from past level 30, but every level you get one of these, and they'll start getting higher rarity once you get higher levels. Then we have armor kit 1. You can now carry one more armor kit for a total of 4, then up to 5 and up to 6 with the other upgrades. Then there's carrying more grenades, which you can carry one more, then another, so 3 actual total. Then we have inventory increases, increasing inventory capacity by 10, then increasing by 20, then by 30. Now I'm not actually certain if this is a total of 60 increase or if this is just 30 increase. I actually haven't tested that one yet. Increases stash storage capacity by 20, by 30, and then 50. Now, I don't know why it's showing that I have the stage... It actually says I have stage 3, but not 1 or 2, which is a bit weird. I don't know if I somehow earned that. Now, this one is definitely one I'd recommend getting as quick as possible, because this is XP increases. So headshot, acolyte, headshot, kills, reward an XP bonus. Multi-kills, killing multiple enemies at a time rewards an XP bonus. Kills triggered by destroying weak points award an XP bonus. Tactical kill accolade, kills triggered by destroying environment objects award an XP bonus. So that'd be like destroying barrels or something and killing somebody. Survivor not dying for a long amount of time, solo or in a group, will award increasing XP bonuses. And I definitely think this does help, because you'll see it'll actually come up at the bottom left every time you get out of combat. It'll show like how many headshot accolades. It'll show all of these at the bottom left, which is really nice to know how much extra XP you're getting from these. Then we have detection. Donating enough resources to the control points activates better detection of loot containers in a 20-meter radius for 10 minutes. And then detection 2 increases, or donating enough resources to the control points activates better detection of hostiles on a 20-meter radius for 10 minutes. So it's basically you get loot detection and enemy detection. And then we have crafting materials, material storage capacity increased to 100, increased to 250, and increased to 500. That last one takes level 30. Now we have a bunch of the modifications for weapons. Now these are basic modifications. You do get modifications for weapons, a bunch of other ones, just through playing the game, doing missions, looting it, all that type of stuff. But these are kind of the basic ones. So we have magazine 1. Tactical small pouch magazine fits any belt-fed weapon. Balance spring of 5.56 mag fits 5.56 assault style weapons. Precision 7.62 fits 7.62 assault style weapons, and field pistol mag fits sidearms. Then we have muzzles. Loud vent break 5.56 muzzle fits 5.56 caliber muzzles. Compensator 5.6 or 7.62 fits 7.62 caliber muzzles. Small suppressor 9mm muzzle fits 9mm caliber muzzles. Osprey 4.5 suppressor fits 4.5 caliber muzzles. Then we have optics, T2 micro and red dot sights fits, or just T2 micro red dot sight, I guess, fits short and long top rails. ACOG scope 4x fits long top rails. Then we have grips, short grip underbarrel attachment fits long rails. Compact coupled small laser pointer fits non-rail couplings. So it's basically just all the different attachments, kind of the base ones. Deconstruction can deal with extra crafting materials. Deconstructing is just breaking down weapons and armor and stuff like that. Chance for rail material to be awarded when deconstructing. Then we have increased resources, so the resource inventory can now carry 50 more food, water, and components, and then 50 more, and then 50 more. Then we have some level 30 stuff, so gain access to 1 hard difficulty bounty per day, requires Otis Sykes. Then there's another rank, gain access to 1 challenging difficulty bounty per day. So once you hit level 30, you can get bounties, and then you can get these 2, which are 2 extra. I think it's 3 per day of normal bounties. Then you can get the hard and the challenging, which are increasing difficulties. Challenging is much harder than hard. Loadouts, so you have more loadout increases, so a total of 4, a total of 5, total of 6. So that's weapon and armor loadouts, so you can like save. Then we have signature weapon, increase the amount of signature weapon ammo dropped, and that is level 30, and you get your signature weapon at 30. Then we have all of these skills. So these are your skills. You're going to have 2 active at a time, and all of these can do a different thing. So they all have a bunch of variations. So we have Pulse, which is just like a pulse around you. The first pulse you can also see in this screen right here, that you can kind of see what it does. The scanner pulses the surrounding area for hostiles and visually highlights them on the agent's HUD. The remote is deployed at a set location and continually pulses the nearby area for hostiles and visually highlights them on the agent's HUD. Then we have the jammer. The jammer pulses outwards, overloading and disabling hostile electronics. And all of these also take, the first one of all of these you buy takes 1 of your skill points, then the rest take the SHD tech if you want to get the other variations of them. So it's basically 1 skill point to unlock the total of that ability. Don't know why one of those abilities actually stopped showing up right there. So then we have turret. The first one is the assault turret automatically tracks and attacks hostile targets, but this behavior can be manually overridden to target a specific enemy. So it's basically a turret you shoot out that shoots machine guns at people. You can target specific people if you want to by clicking Q or E, whichever you have this ability on. Again, that'd be different keybinds for consoles. Then the incinerate turret is manually controlled by the deploying agent to dispense streams of flames in a forward-facing cone. So this is basically a flamethrower, but you have to manually control this. So whatever you have it on, whichever keybind you have it on, you have to click it again to have it target a enemy. Then we have the sniper turret. The sniper turret fires high caliber rounds at manually select targets. So this one you have to manually select again. So if one dies, you have to select a new target. Then we have Hive, which the Restorer Hive sends out micro repair drones that expend themselves to repair allies' armor. This one is really good, actually. So basically what this does, you just throw out like this thing that makes a big AoE circle, and then it does whatever it does in that circle. So this one specifically, anyone in that circle that are allies, it constantly shoots armor repairing into them. Then we have Hive. The Stinger Hive sends out The Stinger Hive sends out micro drones that attack and distract enemy targets. Then we have the Reviver. The Reviver Hive deploys small drones that revive nearby downed enemies. So just even with this and this one, the Hive's probably going to be used by a lot of people. The Booster Hive delivers a stimulant to nearby allies that increases their combat efficiency. So I'm assuming this is just like a damage increase. I haven't used this yet, but I assume it's just a damage increase. I don't know if it's anything else. Maybe it's reload speed. I'm not certain. Also, pretty much all of these, at least the turret I guess the deployable hive, any of these deployable things are able to be destroyed. Specifically, like really big enemies, like the big armor dudes, can run over and kick them and one-shot them, which kind of sucks. Then we have Chem Launcher. The reinforcer canister disperses a cloud of gas or repairs and reinforces armor of anyone inside the cloud. It's basically a grenade launcher. The fire starter canister creates a cloud of explosive gas that can be ignited through explosives, weapon fire, etc. Then we have the ride foam canister. Fires a payload of sticky foam that immobilizes targets. They can actually use this on you too, and you have to break out. So it's pretty heavy CC. The oxidizer canister releases a cloud of corrosive gas that damages enemy armor, skill proxies, and causes damage over time. So next we have the Firefly. The blinder Firefly blinds enemies that it passes over, causing them to be unable to function at full combat effectiveness. So I assume this is just flashing enemies, which pretty heavily CCs most enemies. I don't know if they're still able to hurt you at all when they're like fully blinded. The Burster Firefly attaches explosive charges to targets that detonate if two are in close proximity. Then we have the Demolisher Firefly, damages or destroys enemy weak points, skill proxies, and environmental explosives. Then we have Seeker Mine. The explosive Seeker Mine can be deployed to track down hostiles and explode on reaching close proximity. The Airburst Seeker Mine rolls forward its target, rolls toward its target and launches an explosive burst into the air on reaching close proximity. Then we have the Cluster Seeker Mine splits into smaller seekers and tracks down enemies exploding when reaching proximity. So basically, just a bunch of tracking explosives. Then we have Drone. This one flies, by the way. The Striker tracks targets and attempts to maintain line of sight when continuously firing. This one doesn't say it. It will attack. It seems right when you put it out, it'll attack someone right away, but past that, you have to manually target. And this is basically just a flying version of the turret you put on the ground, but it does less damage. Defender Drone. The Defender attempts to deflect incoming bullets from a sonic emitter mounted beneath a drone, so basically it tries to deflect bullets on the player it's set to. The Bombardier requires that an agent set 2 points and then deploys a payload of miniature explosive between them. I tried this in the beta. It has incredibly small range. I did not like using it. The Fixer replenishes nearby allies' armor or can be manually targeted on a specific ally. So this one you don't actually have to target. Anyone around, it'll automatically go and try to repair their armor. Or you can just manually set it to anybody to have it repair their armor first. Then we have Shield. The first one is the Bulwark Shield provides near full body coverage, but its bulk means that only sidearms can be used while it's equipped. So it's a full body massive shield, but you can only use sidearms. Then we have Crusader. The Crusader shield is a lighter shield that allows our primary weapons, excepting marksman rifles, light machine guns, and rifles, to be used while it's equipped. However, it does not protect the agent's legs. So, this one in PvE, it doesn't seem like a lot of enemies will still shoot your legs when you have this out. It seems most PvE enemies still will just shoot the shield until it breaks. PvP, this probably won't be used that much because you can just shoot their legs anyway. And then the last one is Deflector Shield. The Deflector Shield causes incoming bullets to ricochet to a nearby highlighted target with a clear line of sight to the agent. Though not a full body shield, lack of brace means that only a sidearm may be used alongside the shield. So basically this one, only a sidearm, but it's the same size as the Crusader that can use all weapons, but or most weapons I guess, but it reflects bullets or deflects bullets back to enemies that are shooting you, which is kind of cool. I don't exactly know the damage numbers on that. If it was any sort of percentage or something like that, it could be pretty strong. So that is all these skills and perks that you first start out with. Now, once you hit level 30 and get your signature weapon, there is a signature weapon skill tree and there is a dark zone skill tree. That's all the skill trees I know about right now. So I'll end up doing a video on those once I, get to those and start doing stuff in that. But anyways, subscribe if you want to see more Division 2 content. Leave a like if you like the video. Comment down below what you think about the game, if you're thinking about getting it, and thanks for watching.